Alright, greetings and salutations. We are back with Divine Feminine's Karmic Situation. So once again, Karmic Situations here at LLE.Ascension. We are not just putting time, energy, and resources into looking into what type of karmic relationship you are in, or what karmic relationship your Divine Masculine is in. Karmics pop up, but we just looking at karma overall. It's karma for not handling your twin flame business. It's karma for even dealing with a karmic feminine. It's karmic for not doing what you said you was gonna do. It's karma for, like I say, it's karma for a lot of things, and that's what these readings really take a dive into. This shit is much more than physicalities. This twin flame shit is much more than the physical. Why does it always have to be relationship dictated? Why does twin flame situations always have to have the heterosexual like outlook on it? Like, I'm not even gay, Joe, but I'm showing love to the gay motherfucking twin flames out there because it's a whole population of them, man. The average twin flame situation ain't even what it's kind of being polished up to be. Your family member could be a twin. You got a twin flame situation that doesn't even involve sex or romance, but you still grow and develop and get the same type of spiritual development that a normal twin flame situation that's being painted and pictured out here. They go through the same thing that I go through with my twin flame. That anybody else to go through with their twin flames. We all go through the same shit, just different. Twin flame shit is not Disney. It is a Quentin Tarantino movie. It's a Spike Lee flick. Trust that. Let these people fool you, man. You're just gonna be putting your expectations up high and just getting disappointed every time. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant. All the rants are on the masculine message if you want to check that out for them. I'm finna get straight into it. I got a reading to do. First card in this message, Divine Feminine, you got the Five of Swords. This is focus. You know, if you check back at the Divine Masculine's reading, he's not focused right now. You know, not that he doesn't prefer to be. It's just your masculine's got a lot going on right now. Feminine, you do too. You need to focus. You know, it's just like aiming at a target, cocking a bow at a target, cocking a pistol at a target. You gotta aim before you shoot. You don't just raise up a weapon and let it go without aiming. You can kill somebody. You can hurt somebody. Can't text the whole time you driving and you're gonna hit somebody. Drinking and driving, any type of distractions. Distractions are distractions for a reason. That's why you have to focus. But the most thing you need to really focus on right now, put the smoke on that, Four of Cups. You really need to focus on your karma. Four of Cups is the world. It's a temporary space and time where all things expire. You know, all things expire. It's just the physical place where we dwell. Spiritual beings having an earthly experience, and ain't the other way around. You know, we need to focus on the world. What I mean by that is this: focus on what the world really is. Your world really is. My world is different from your world. You know, I serve a good God. A lot of people don't serve God at all, so it's different worlds. Ideologies, thoughts, decisions, time, energy, and resources that's being put up out here. Like, you know, when it comes to focus on what's important in the world, not what's not important. Focus on, I'll just put it like this. Instead of focusing on how fucked up the world is, focus on how you can change the world. Instead of focus on how fucked up people is, like, why don't you focus on how you can help people? You know, instead of like focusing on karmic shit, take your focus off of it. Like, whatever's going on in the world is temporary. Whatever's going on in the world is, like I say, temporary. It ain't everlasting. It ain't divine. Whatever's going on in the world is temporary. Take that how you want. Bottom line, what you need to really focus on is yourself. We got the Queen of Wands. You, the Divine Feminine. It's the Divine Feminine card. This is you being you and your true form. Usually, when you're in this energy, you're like a superhero with a cape on. You actually. It's my nigga Mills. I'll let you back, bro. This is you helping people. This is you helping your twin. This is you being your true self. So this is like your fiery, zesty side. You know, this is like you being pissed, you being on fire. Like you're gonna have to cool off. You know, but be yourself. Sometimes it hurts being yourself. Sometimes you catch flack being who you are, but keep being who you are because there's no one like you. You're one of a kind. You understand what I'm saying? And you are the best in any situation. What I mean by that is, as far as your twin flame, he can confidently say that there's no other soul on this fucking planet. 4 cups. That has the same influence, impact, or attraction to your masculine. Like nobody has that. Ain't nobody on this planet with all with that. Your masculine never find it. And vice versa, feminine. Vice versa, that goes the other way around. The path you want. The things you're doing, the shit you're doing is completely different from what the fuck everybody else is doing. So your actions make you one of a kind. You're the queen of actions, right? Okay, so what you're doing makes you different. So don't change you. You ain't gotta change yourself for nobody. You don't want nobody else to change to be around you. Like you accept people as they are, right? That shit need to be vice versa. Don't dumb yourself down. It's gonna come at losses. Like I say, sugarcoating is at an all-time high. Copycatting is at an all-time high. Dumbing down is how you really blow up out here, or how you really succeed out here, or how you really make noise, or whatever the fuck, you know. But who cares? That's 4 cups. The direction the road is going. You're divine. You ain't going where the world going. You ain't keeping up with the Joneses. You're traveling the road less traveled. You're going the hard way, which is the right way, because there's only one right way, and that's up. Everybody's going the easy way. You're going on the rough side of the road because you want to earn yours. When you go to put the answer on the board, you show the work. You don't just put the answer on the board from the back of the book. You are not that type of person. You are not karmic, bottom line. And that means something, despite what the world might think. Directly, you come to the situation, you got the 9 of Swords, you're just stressing, just a smidget stress. And this has been coming out a lot too. 4 of Wands, Twin Flame Union, Reunion, Recognition has been coming out a lot for the masculines. Stress has been coming out a lot for the feminines. So if a lot of you feminines are stressing if Twin Flame Union, Reunion, or Recognition is going to happen, 4 of Wands, stop stressing. Because it's happening. So you stressing can mess something up. Like I said, what you think about, you bring about. If you don't think it's going to happen, it ain't going to happen. If you think it can happen, it might. I'll say this shit one more time. If you think it won't happen, it won't happen. If you think it can happen, it might. It's mental. It's just how you impressing your mind. It's really how you impressing God, but that's a whole nother demo. But stress. Feminine, you too blessed to be stressed. And I tell you every time you start thinking about stressing, start thinking about your blessings. Like for real. A lot of you feminines been on this grind for too long to be having, like, stress is normal. We all stress, you know, over different shit, you know. But you're too blessed to be stressed. Anytime stressing starts happening, start thinking about your blessings. You know, consciously coming to this in here. Oh, excuse me, that's consciously. Consciously you stressing. Subconsciously about a 2 of Cups. Particular ship. 2 of Cups is a ship. Relationship, friendship, kinship. Kinship involves family. You and your child, your mother and you, father and you, cousin and you, co-worker and you, just a friend and you know. 2 of Cups. Remember, love is a 2-way street. You give love, they take love from you. They should be able to give love back to you. And you should be able to take love from them. You help a person, they should be able to help you. You respect a person, they should be able to respect you. That's a 2-way street, a healthy or good grooming or relationship. 1-way streets. You giving, they taking. They ain't giving back. You show love, they don't. You help, they won't. It's one-sided, you know. And when situations get ugly, when grooming gets ugly, when shit gets ugly, which is one-sided. Good is two-way. Ugly is one-sided. You know, things get one-sided. It's just preparing you for the bad. The bad is a person who controls the whole giving and taking. The person who controls the traffic on the street. You know, those are bad people. Those are karmic situations. Those are the people. And we do got a karmic masculine out here, which is crazy. Masculine had a karmic feminine in the picture. Feminines, you got a karmic masculine in the picture. As well as the truth. It's gonna be real for you, but let's keep it moving. So when it comes to relationships, don't stress. It's like the whole rant I gave you about the Queen of Wands, the divine feminine energy. You trustworthy. You got a good heart. You do good for people. You do good for your community. You do good for God. You do shit that the average person ain't even thinking about. You care in a way that the average person isn't. You on a level that the average person just ain't on. Of course people gonna misunderstand you. Of course you gonna be black sheep, outcast, odd man out from the path that you walking, because ain't nobody else walking the path with you. That's why it feels alone. Two of Cups. Start analyzing your ships. Masculine is doing that. You need to do it too. Analyze your friends, family, twin, karmics. You know, really focus. Like, where your real friends at? You know, we're a real family at. When you can say the word family, who applies to that word? You know, when it comes to like friends, who are actually your friends? You know, ships. Start analyzing your ships. And because you, as far as yourself, the feminine energy, you directly, you got a karmic masculine here. And if this ain't the karmic masculine, this is a master manifester. So just like the masculine reading, I'm gonna break this down in two different ways. First way, this is a karmic masculine. And I told you feminine. If you're dealing with a karmic masculine, that makes you a karmic feminine. Because they're the king of pentacles, king of having shit. King of something is something he got. That you either acquiring, attaining, sharing, using. It's a pinnacle, whatever it is. Pinnacles come and go. Pinnacles are temporary. You understand what I'm saying? Like, whatever this thing is, you understand me? It's like, you act like you need it. He's only around. He could be a she could be a he, you know how we rocking, because of whatever this pinnacle is. Whether it's big or small, whether it's worth it or not anymore. It's something, you know, that keeps you attached to this karmic masculine that you should have let go. Masculines are letting go out here. Feminines are you. If it's not a guy or a girl, because he could be a she could be a he, you know, we rocking. If it ain't like a karmic masculine relationship, demo, situation, jump off, FWB or some shit like that, then this is you embodying this energy, which is basically being a master manifester. Master manifester can create whatever the fuck they want. It's like a wizard, a magician, scientist. You know what I mean? It's a person that can manifest whatever the fuck they want. They've done it before, they can do it again. You made money before, you can make money again. You was a millionaire before, you can be one again. You healed before, you can heal yourself again. Cured before, you can cure again. Graduated before, you can graduate again. Like, you got that title before, you can defend your title again. This is like you really manifesting on a level that you deserve. Manifesting on a level that you can truly achieve. You know? Come to yourself. You are a master manifestor. Don't ever forget that. Now, if this is a karmic masculine, like I said, there's good masculine. I mean, there's good karmics, ugly karmics, and bad karmics. Good karmic is a karmic that supports you financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. They ain't really your type. You don't really seeing this going anywhere, but they're good people. Plus, you either scared to break up with them or like let them go because they've done nothing but good, and you've done nothing but take because they're karmic masculines. You're taking something from them. And you feel bad for taking, or you feel bad for playing his role, or you feel bad for letting him go to get with your divine counterpart, Joe. Like, whatever it is, if it's a good guy, it's gonna suck when you, like I say, leave him for your divine masculine. Or it's gonna suck when you leave your divine masculine for this karmic masculine because he's in your life. He could be a she, she could be he, you know, like ugly karmics. Ugly karmics are karmics you become karmic with. Like I said, with a good karmic, they're always in your corner. Suckiest thing about them is gonna be letting them go. Or letting your masculine go for them. Ugly karmics are like, they're karmics. You know for sure that they're karmic. They are Six of Pentacle business. They just keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. You keep telling them, it's like you go in circles with this person. You've been going in circles with this person for years. It's like you've been on this twin flame journey for a while, but at least you've grown and developed from it. You've been in probably around the same time you've been in your twin flame situation. You've been in this karmic situation, and the whole time this karmic situation been going on, there ain't been no type of growth, not a single inch of growth. Like you know exactly what this situation is and what it's gonna be in the future. The same shit. It's ugly. It's ugly because you've kind of settled for the situation. Or like I said, you still don't want to break his heart. You still don't want to let him go. You still don't want to whatever. It can get ugly. Bad. This is a bad karmic. Let them go. If they're a bad karmic, let them go. The reason why they're a bad karmic is because they control the whole give and take process. Thus, they're manipulative. Thus, they're in control of some shit you got going on. You know, off that. Feminine, as far as the yourself, subconsciously, the karma to yourself. Six of Cups. It's the sauce. Who's the saucy one? You, divine feminine. You're the sauce maker. The divine masculine is the sauce taker. Okay? Sauce. That's your steez, that's your essence, that's what makes you you. Like I say, you're one of a kind. You are something out of this world. You're extraordinary. You are something just different. You're so different that people hate you and don't even know why they hate you. You're so different, people try to stop or stifle what you do because you do it so well. You know, ask a hater why they hate you. Them motherfuckers don't even know why they hating on you. You just different because you one of a kind. You saucy. Since you saucy, you're gonna attract bullshit. You sweet, so you're gonna attract bees and birds for your nectar. You know what I mean? Like, you beautiful. You're gonna have a few stalkers. You are enlightened. You're gonna have a few attacks. You know, you bring good in your life, but bad attracts to it too. It ain't like you got a beacon full of bad bullshit that you feel like you beaming all the time, like oh my god, as if it's more bad than good. It's equal. It's three things that happen to you. Shit's gonna be good, bad, or ugly. It's a 66% chance and they're gonna be bad. But even if it's bad, it's good because God don't make no mistakes. God works in mysterious ways, and like God is absolute. Moving on, as far as the masculine energy, directly feminine, you got the Seven of Swords. This is the truth. Seven of Swords is darkness coming to the light. Seven of Swords is you letting the cat out the bag. You keeping it 100 with somebody, or somebody keeping 100 with you, or you keeping it 100 with your motherfucker. So, Seven of Swords is wearing so many hats and so many masks. You don't know who you are anymore. Seven of Swords is spreading yourself so thin you ain't got enough you for you no more. Truth. Seven of Swords is the truth. And if you ain't ready to, like I say, tell this karmic masculine the truth, he's gonna find out. Truth always comes to the light. If you ain't ready to keep it 100 with yourself, then somebody's gonna keep it 100 with you. Cat is always gonna come out the bag. It has to. You know, truth sets you free. People know the truth. You ain't gotta like. It's like you're a superhero. You've been lying this whole time, like Spider-Man and Batman, that you ain't a superhero when you are, and then it gets to the point where you just gotta, or like your secret come out. Everybody find out you Batman. Everybody find out you Spider-Man. You know, secrets always come out, even with superheroes like you. So yeah, tell your karmic, like I say, you love them, but you don't really see yourself building with them in the manner you want to build. It's best to, like I said, cut it early. Don't lie. Don't procrastinate. Don't drag situations and people on. The person you don't want to be with, let them know you don't want to be with them, so you don't break their heart when they go over invested mode on you to please you, only to be let down when you could have let them down a long time ago. Like I say, karmics aren't divines. Karmics will do some crazy shit. Murder suicide is real. Some people, like I say, non-divines, man, they can't take rejection, and like some karmics can't take that type of rejection, can't take that. And they had this manipulation. You been knew you didn't want to fuck with them, but you keep taking their pinnacles, and then you want to hit them with the Odie Wapty. Soon you know, soon your twin come back or some shit like that. Like I said, be careful fucking with karmics, because you know all karmics ain't good. Karma to that, the truth coming out. We got the Six of Swords. Six of Swords is things clicking into place. You know, like the movie Clueless. Teachers was clueless in the movie Clueless. The students was clueless in the movie Clueless. Parents was clueless in the movie Clueless. But at the end of the movie Clueless, everything made sense. Six of Swords, that shit coming together like zippers. Truth had to come out so shit can finally click. So you can finally flow. Six of Swords is like a flow. It's like a escalator. It's like an elevator. It's like whatever them walking flat escalator things is at the airport. You know what I mean? It's like so she can finally get moving. Good when things come out in the open. It's good when the truth come out because you can actually let it flow. Let it flow. Let it flow. It's Tony Braxton shit. Wrapping this reading up. I'm gonna keep this good and swift. Final card directly going to the future feminine. You got the Five of Cups. This is loneliness. The Hermit card, being emotionally isolated, or just being in a class by yourself. I told you, it's a life of a divine is kind of like a gift and a curse. The curse part is just you in a class by yourself. You're like a 9-year-old high school senior. You're a kid. Yes, you go to high school. Yes, you're a senior, but you're not a teenager. Your hormones ain't even developed for you to even kick it adequately at this school. You got a Spider-Man book bag. You're gonna play Fortnite when you get home. When your mama pick you up from school, you are not a teenager. You're a kid. You're smarter than all these teenagers, and you do go to a high school, but that doesn't mean you are a high schooler. You're in a class by yourself. Literally, you're the only person in your class because ain't nobody on your level. Of course, that's a lonely road. Of course, that's solitude. But that's how it be sometimes, man. You know, Five of Cups is Kanye West love lockdown. Akon Mr. Lonely. Mario Wayne's and I don't want to know video crying in the tub with his clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all get in this energy. Just don't stay in it. Loneliness shouldn't make you deal with a karmic. Settle with a karmic. Take from karmics. You know, loneliness shouldn't make you go back to your twin when you ain't ready. Or settle, man. Like I said, you a divine fucking feminine. You the queen of wands. Like, what? The bees knees out here, man. Like, don't let what the world on influence what you're doing. Final card in this message, karma going in the future, you're going to have some awareness. You know, you're going to really get aware of a few things you wasn't aware of before. You know, it's an action. You know, you're going to get aware of some actions that you did that's kind of going to try to find the best way to put it. Awareness, like, you're going to get aware of something you didn't know. And this awareness is going to make you learn. How do you learn? By doing. What's doing? It's a wand. You know, you learn by doing. If you don't do anything, you ain't learning anything. Yeah, you just went in a circle. Yeah, you just bumped your head. Yeah, you just made a mistake. Yeah, you learn. Like, you know, that's how you learn. You know, you can really have a whole blueprint on how to survive life. But even you reading that blueprint ain't gonna prepare you for life. You learn off experiences. This twin flame situation is an experience. This karmic situation is an experience. Make sure you learn from them. Because making the same mistakes twice as a divine, there's karma to that. It's a message that I got. I hope I can be a good use. I'm going to holler at y'all soon. Deuces.